Yo, this is Sootopolis Plays Pokemon Omega Ruby. You heard the music? Yeah. It's bad, right? You see the sunlight is very, very bright. That is because, indeed, bad things have happened. So Groudon was awoken. And now he's gone berserk, pretty much. He's heading to Sootopolis City, the Cave of Origin, to basically get his full origin or primal form. You have to stop him before that happens, or, well, bye-bye, everyone, everything. So we're gonna go to Sootopolis City, which is right here. Just go here. See this big thing here. Can't get inside, but no worries. You dive. You go in here. And then you dive up again. And here we are. The music is still the same because obviously it's still bad, right? Let's just go here. Got a Pokemon here. I'm gonna go here first. Purchase some stuff. And get Ultra Balls. Really get a lot of them. You kinda know why you're gonna get them, right? Yeah, there's a reason for it. A very simple reason as well. Because there's a certain Pokemon you're gonna catch. Yep, it's that one indeed. So make sure you have plenty of Ultra Balls unless you want to bite some nails and go rage. Have you gotten those Ultra Balls, then head to the very center of this place to get to the Cave of Origin. Citano, so did it come? I've been waiting for you. What terrible heat. It feels as though the entire world will be burned away. Ah, yes. Need to hear what my friend has to say. My name's Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been trusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This drought is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see. Follow me. That is, of course, Wallace, the gym leader of this place as well. We're going to face him later, but first we're going to take care of this business here. This sunlight. People and Pokemon need sunlight to live. So why does the sunlight fill us with so much dread? The blazing sun over Sootopolis is growing even more intense. Soon old Hoenn will be caught in his withering glare. If that were to happen... yeah, bad things. Here we are. Entrance to the Cave Origin. And here we have Maxie, Archie, and Tabitha. Team Magma. And Team Aqua. We've been waiting, you scamp. Leader Maxie. To that child? I know what must be done. I will entrust this to you now. It is the fruit of our collaboration with the Devon Corporation, and represents the height of Hoenn's technological knowledge and skill. And we get the Magma Suit. Of course you get Aqua Suit in Alpha Sapphire. We've actually been preparing in anticipation of making contact with Groudon, but at this point it doesn't look like there's any hope for that of us. There's nothing we can do except to leave it to you. And yet, even with a Magma Suit, it's probably that anyone could pass through that magma now. That fierce that even due to force of nature. That's true. It's very possible that it could be far greater than our calculations show. There's nothing to fear. The blue orb he bears, his ancient powers will protect both the boy and his Pokemon. You hit the nail on the head. Those old folks at Mount Pirates had said something about that. that the red orb could unleash Groudon's primal powers and trigger a Primal Reversion, while the blue orb had the power to reverse that and calm the beast. Yes, the energy overflowing from the cave origins is now. It's the same energy that gives Groudon this power. With the blue orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the rage of this flood of magma. Of course, the blue orb's power alone will not lead you to where Groudon waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core that way. Use the suit that you were just given. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the force of nature. Citano, think that you have the blue orb. You'll be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. No man or woman from Sootopolis is permitted to enter the cave origin. But you must go, together with your blue orb. You must go regardless of what awaits you inside the cave. We ought to get our people together up top here, to help any folks and Pokemon in trouble. My little scamp of a savior. Looks like we're making you bear all the burden on your little shoulders alone. I'm sorry for that. We know you're going to see this through. Child. You. No. I have no right to call you child. Fellow trainer, I have caused great harm, and for that I apologize most sincerely. But now we find ourselves in an impasse, and you and your Pokemon are all that humanity has to count in its stand against Groudon. The fate of our world, the world upon which all humanity thrives, the fate of our world rests in your hands. A bit melodramatic there, aren't they? Yeah, it's me as well. Citano! I heard on the news that they were going haywire around Sootopolis. And then I saw you in the buzz now, Citano. I couldn't sit there and do nothing when I knew you were there in the thick of it, so I came flying. But isn't that Team Magma and Team Aqua? Okay, can I just say that I'm like shocked and confused on so many levels right now? This is probably something way bigger than I can imagine, isn't it? So I'm gonna ask you right now. Let's try to find out what I can do to help. And then I'm gonna do my best with that. And I'm going to keep on hoping and believing that you'll be okay out there, Citano. Because you're the best friend I have. Aww. That's just cute. Anyway, now that we've gotten that thing, let's get going. Inside the cave origin we go. Time for this dramatic sequence to get going. There are bile Pokemon in the cave origin as well, so you could probably use a repel if you want to get rid of them. Unless you want to face more Golbats. I mean, we can't have enough Golbats, can we? No, of course not. Golbat made crazy. So I can go put up a repel, can we? Let's see. Where is the max repel? Where are you? Did I bypass it? Super repel. Let's use that first. Let me go inside. Nothing in here, maybe? No. Damn, they're shaking. Shake, rattle, and roll. We're just straightforward, I think, this place. Just run, run, run. Damn, the quaking is really hard, so I guess Groudon must be nearby. And get some mists here as well, so... must be very close. We should change our team a bit, since Groudon is a type that probably water is gonna be good against, don't we think? Repel wore off. We could put a new repel then. This is a max repel as well. Damn, the quakes are getting more and more intense. Ah, here we are. Time for a little sequence of movies. Put up on our suit. That looks pretty awesome. Hope it's durable though. With the blue orb inside of us, we will protect it against the extreme heat. And boom! There he is. There's Groudon. Got a voice within the magma suit as well. Do you read me? It is I, the great Maxie. The device built in that suit you had done allows me to talk to you. We received the readings from your suit. It is just that Groudon has appeared. Is my supposition correct? Does it stand before you now? You must listen. Do not waste even a single second. Leap on the Groudon's mighty back. Then take you to this. Here's the sound. Well, let's get on to Groudon then. This is crazy. It's funny though. I look so cute. Look like a little baby. Sitting on the back of a legendary Pokemon. Groudon doesn't seem to care. It's like, yeah, I'll ride you. I'm like, this is just funny. I'm sitting on top of a Pokemon, magma floating, and I'm like, yeah, chilling. Relaxing. And this must be the core of the place. Look at the bottom screen as well. It's just distortion. Complete distortion. This must be the place where Groudon is getting his power to become his Primal Reversion form. Back to normal gear. Before you go forward, save your game. You're about to battle Groudon, and yes, you can indeed capture him, which you of course should try as well. Because if you do fail to catch him, you have to beat Elite 4 before you get a chance to capture him again. That's why you should save your game, so you can keep saving, trying, and trying again. And with that, are you guys ready? Let's go. Time for legendary battle against the mascot of Ruby and Alpha and Omega Ruby. It's Groudon. But this is not just Groudon. Because Groudon is Mega Evolving. Check this out. Here's the Mega Evolution shell, which is in battle as well. And then, from within, here is the Omega sign. And that is Primal Groudon. Bigger, badder, more dangerous, more powerful. And he is our opponent right now. There he is. He has a desolate land which is causing sunlight extremely harsh. And remember that word, extreme harsh. The reason is because this is not just ordinary sunlight. This is special sunlight. Why? First of all, Primal Groudon now has a dual type. In regular Groudon, he's a ground type. In Primal Groudon, he is dual type ground and fire. You might think, okay, I'll just use Surf, because he's 4-time weakness to water, right? Well, remember the ability we just saw, Desert Land? It has a secondary effect which is very, very deadly and dangerous. Let me show you what happens. He uses Lava Plume first. Things damage, not too much, but check this out. The water type attack was evaporated by the harsh sunlight. Exactly. Basically, Primal Groudon is immune to water. Wow. Think about that. He's immune to water. He can't take damage from water attacks at all. So his 4-time weakness is now completely nullified, making Primal Groudon extremely dangerous. In fact, there's only one type that Groudon is weak to. One type. And that is ground. Earthquake will hit hard. Because the only thing we can deal damage to is by use of ground. To use Earthquake again, he'll get KO, so let's try Rock Slide. Here comes his signature ability, Precise Blades. Press with Blades. That's a KO on Swampert. You cannot even paralyze him because he's a ground Pokemon and he's immune to paralyze effects. Do you have anything else we can put him to status effects though? I don't think so. Yeah, don't use Skepta. Skepta is weak to fire, so that's going to be a dangerous thing. And also Blaziken is weak to fire, weak to ground as well. So Skepta and Blaziken are bad here. Same with Manectric. Swallow is immune to ground, but can still hit by fire. And Guard Wars, yeah. This is going to be a tricky one, especially if you want to try to capture it. Try to go for Swallow. Let's go for Arrow Ace. That's a close one. See, Press of Blade doesn't work because he's in. Let's try one more Arrow Ace. Hopefully no KO. Oh, good one. Lava Plume comes in. KO, guaranteed. It's hitting too hard. Let's bring in Gardevoir. Alright. You have the Master Ball, you can use that too, but in my opinion don't use it because there will be multiple other Pokemon going to fight. That is of legendary Pokemon. So you want to save that for another day. So full triple. Legendary Pokemon though, it's gonna be hard to catch. Lava Plume again. Gonna be KO again. Yeah, critical hit as well. Ouch. That's bad. Blaziken, he's weak to ground, so hopefully not gonna get instant KO here. One. Nope. Groudon doesn't really care. Please rest. Oh, that's annoying. Rest means he's full health and recurs all status effects. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, Groudon is very hard to catch because he's so damn bulky. Not much you can do about it either. Because of the rest, sometimes usually people actually try to use the Master Ball. I might actually use the Master Ball on him because he's so annoying to deal with. And the other Pokemon you can face are so hard though, but rest is so annoying to deal with. Especially because I don't have any Pokemon that I can use that can like put him to sleep and like full swipe. Sure, I wish I had Pokemon like oh, what's the name again? Breloom. He would have been great here. Breloom could have full swiped him and put him to sleep, but don't worry, guys. I'll fix that for post game, but not for now. Earthquake, that's going to be a guaranteed KO on Blaziken. Blaziken is weak to ground as a fire type. Funny thing though, as we mentioned earlier, Groudon is also weak to ground despite being a ground type, because ground is not resistant to itself. Let's go for Earthquake. Not a rest now. Means he's going to recover back to full. Hit. Rock Slide next. He's not weak to rock because ground Pokemon are resistant to rock, but fire are weak to rock. That's why he's neutral damage from rock types. That was a good one. This might actually be our time. Now he's asleep. If I can capture him now, it'll be great. Let's hopefully can get it. He's asleep, he's low HP. Might this be it? No, of course not. He's awake, he's Earthquake. Doing some damage, but Swampert is tanky, so he can take it. He's the tankiest of the 3 starters, even though he's not like super tanky, but he's still tanky enough. 1. No. I could just rest again. Really? Imagine if Groudon had a berry to restore his sleep. That would have been amazing. You rest and you're like full HP and you're no longer asleep. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go now with this. If he goes to sleep again, or I get KO with Swampert, I'm gonna use the Master Ball just to get this done. I don't care if I lose Master Ball. That means I'll have better challenge to take out the other Pokemon, so. Got the Earthquake again. Swampert survives with 9 HP. One, 2. Oh, that was closest we had so far, but still not even 3, so here comes the signature move from Groudon. Not much we can do about that. Alright. This is gonna be bad using Sceptile. He's resistant to ground, but he's weak to fire. So I'm gonna do the dishonorable thing. I'm very sorry, people. This is dishonorable, but here we go. Let's get him. Use the Master Ball. Groudon is ours. Here we go. It means you have a challenge for other Pokemon though, but I think we'll be fine. Because I'll bring a little cool Pokemon to use the other to fight other legendary Pokemon when we get there. Let's see the status for the legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Ruby and Omega Ruby. It's Groudon! Look at big he is. 11 feet tall, 2,000 pounds. That means he's over a ton in size. That's a heavy Pokemon. Groudon is said to be the personification of the land itself. Legend tells of his many clashes against Kyogre as each sought to gain the power of nature. Yeah. I mean, they are the nature trio along with the Rayquaza. So Groudon is the legend of the land, Kyogre is the legend of the seas, and Rayquaza is the legend of the skies. Now as we capture the legendary Pokemon Groudon, a beam of light comes from Sootopolis. And that beam is going to quell the sun, and Hoenn region is back to normal. But as you can see, there's still these green glimpses. It's going to cause a secondary effect to the Hoenn region. I'll talk about that soon, because it's going to have a little cool effect. A good effect. This is not a bad one, this is a good thing actually. Back a little root. See these green little things? There's a birch. So these green things is going to rejuvenate the land of the Hoenn region. It's going to give us some new cool effects. Some really cool effects as well. Here we see Wally. There's Lilikov. See, my guys are still angry. Probably angry at me because I beat them. Now they're smiling. That's good. Door opens. We're out. And we can celebrate. Citano! It's really over, isn't it? Citano, we owe you great thanks. Look above you. The sky of Sootopolis has returned to normal. Somehow it's so warm. It's the energy that had no mass deep within the cave origin now flowing out to pour over the great world. It's as if the uncertainty and fear from moments ago never existed. My heart feels like it's been softly set at ease. The sea or the land, Pokemon or humanity. All this time we've just been trying to grab onto happiness for one of them, even if it meant destroying the other. Yeah, because Timak wants to destroy the land and have a big ocean. That's basically opposite. Look at how things have turned out. Now the world's got its natural balance back. We got to rethink this thing from the very start. We got to redo everything we've done from scratch and get it right this time. What do you say, Maxie? I suppose you may be right. However, personally in my case, some wrongs cannot be atoned for, no matter how you try to right them. And I committed wrongs so great as to bring the whole world to its knees. It may be too much to assume that I should deserve the chance to start anything over. Leader, without a doubt, you have committed an offense that can never be forgiven. You have wronged not only Team Magma, but all living things on this planet, whether great or small. However, that is precisely why you must now set things right. You must continue to atone for the sins you have committed, even at the risk of your own life. To set the rights of you've done without running away in fear, you don't have an adult to accept responsibility. Should you find the resolve to do so inside yourself, then I, Team Magma Admin Tabitha, I will serve at your side as counsel forever. Tabitha. Thank you. You know, someday we adults are going to have to hand this world off to little Scamp and the rest of his generation. What kind of world are we adults gonna make? What kind of world do we want to pass to these kids? If we haven't even figured out that ourselves, we're never gonna get anywhere. So we're gonna make a world where everyone can coexist together? Or after all, it's gonna be a world but be claimed by force, one that we fight and scrabble over? I don't know. I think we can at least start out by giving some time and thinking it over. All of us can do that, whether we're Team Aqua or Team Magma or whatever. You were able to use that blue orb to great effect, so imagine you'll also be able to handle this. Have Groudon hold it, and you should be able to control its Primal Reversion for at least a short period, such as during a battle. And we got the red orb. And that's it for me. Later, scamp. Farewell. Wow. Team Magma and Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideals and goals. Or perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. I know it's too much to expect everything will change at once, but I hope this crisis might at least help them take that first vital step forward. I imagine many changes are happening now across Hoenn. Hope you're able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge the city's Pokémon Gym. There you'll find the very same Wallace who helped us much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you're now, you should be able to battle him on an equal footing. And then when you travel the world, you try to use this. This flute is one of my favorite items. And we get the Eon Flute. This Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latios. No matter how far you may be from one another, play the flute and Latios will surely fly straight to you. Then you can take to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latios on Southern Island. People, Pokemon, nature itself. Our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. I feel I just begun to understand that. I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. It fills me with inexplicable excitement. Sutana, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get the chance to meet again, I hope you will be able to show me and my team the answers you found. Until then. Phew! Finally just the two of us again. I gotta say, thanks for everything you've done for our region, Sutano. You know, I thought we were supposed to have our letter from a little bit together, but with you, Sutano, it's like you just keep getting further and further ahead of me. I even started to feel like you've done somewhere I can't even reach. Pretty lonely, you know. Not! How would you think I really said something like that? Heh. Anyway, I did something really amazing today, so try to take it easy for a while. See you later. Then everyone leaves us, and we are all lonely again as the world clutters in these green things. And there we go. So that's a big chapter gone, and that means now we can finally continue with the story. Or our own personal story, of course. So next episode, guys, it's time to head into the Sootopolis gym, fight Wally, and get that 8th and final gym badge. Oh yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time with my journey in Pokemon Omega Ruby. Continue.